Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is race number 12 in season number 4 of the Aero Electric Pro Series. We are here for the first of 2 races here today at the Talladega Super Speedway. It is double Dega, back-to-back Talladega races, both awarding normal points. A chance at 50 points at the end of today if you win both races, and it's definitely going to be 2 very entertaining races here today. This first one at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The second one going to be uploaded at 6 p.m. later tonight. But it's definitely going to be a great race here at the Talladega Super Speedway for race number 1 of double Dega. Coming into today's race, Dale Salzman is back up top in the point standings. He has 96 points towards the championship. However, the last winner here in the Air Electric Pro Series, Emily Anderson, is only 5 points behind him in the points. James Richardson and Blaine Keys are tied for the 3rd position in points, both 16 points behind, and Daytona winner Caleb Hoffman is 18 points behind coming into today's race. Blaine Keys grabbed his first career win in the first time we did double Dega back in season number 1, and the last time we did double Dega as well. We did not do this event in season 2 or season 3. Blaine Keys won the second race in season 1 here of double Dega, and you see he starts 6th for this event. It's the first of 2 races here today. They are both awarding normal points, and they are both 18 laps long here at the Talladega Super Speedway. Let's go ahead and get these guys to roll off here for double Dega race number 1 here today at the Talladega Super Speedway. It is the number 22 of Alexander Rose starting on the pole position. Alongside him, it's the number 16 of Garrett Sinor. He's won at Chick-fil-A Cup Series race here before, and he's looking to get a win here in the Air Electric Pro Series. Row number 2, we have Hergel Arvin Alonso, and then number 5 starting alongside Alex Bonsignor. Row number 3, it's TJ Starr and the number 4, who came very close to winning at Zenjoltis, starting alongside Blaine Keys, who grabbed his first career win in this event back in 2015. Jesse Turner, after the 500th race, I'm pretty sure that he wants to get a win after the way he lost that one yesterday. And he is going to be starting 7th alongside Jay Jefferson. Turner came so close to winning the 500th race on Napa Fan, but he could not beat out John Arkin, number 24, who is in this race, by the way. Number 27, John Sheets, starting alongside Zachary Fitzwater in row number 5. That's the top 10 starting positions here for race number 1 in double Dega, the first of 2 races here today in the Aero Electric Pro Series. And there he is. Congratulations once again to John Arndt for winning the 500th race on Napa Fan. He comes into this race with a lot of momentum after winning that very special race that was run yesterday. And I'm sure he's feeling pretty happy no matter what happens here today at Talladega for winning the 500th race here on this channel. In the number 24, and yeah, he starts back in there, and I do believe 18th position here for race number 1 in double Dega. It's the first of 2 races, so if you crash out on this one, still got another race left to go and another chance at getting some points. But if you can get a top 10 in both races, that means that you probably shoot your way into the points pretty well here in the Aero Electric Pro Series. A lot of points on the line here today for both races, but it's 25 points for the winner in this one and 25 points for the winner in the next one. Normal points for each race here today. I'm going to stop saying that. I think you guys get it now. Anyway, it's Alexander Rowe and the number 22 and the number 16 of Garrett Sinor going to lead us to the green flag here to begin double Dega here in Season 4 of the Aero Electric Pro Series. Race number 1 of this doubleheader is green here at Talladega. The number 22 with the advantage on the start. But this is Talladega, and you know that they're going to be passing very frequently for the lead. It happened in the Hertz Elimination Series race back on Monday, and it was a pretty close finish in that race as well. I wasn't really too excited at the end of that one for some reason, and I think I was just really confused about what happened to Cody Sill. Now, hopefully, we won't have any problems like that here today, but we might very well have a crash in this one here today, unlike the Hertz Elimination Series race we had on Monday. Hergel Arvin Alonso, he won the Season 5 Talladega, I guess you can say, fall race here, the second Talladega race in Season 5 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series. And he's going to try to beat out Alexander Rowe to the line, and I don't believe he did so. Alexander Rowe on the outside lane got it to stick, and I believe he did not lead lap number 1. It was Alonso in the number 5, barely over the number 22. Here comes Jesse Turner. Came so close to winning the 500th race on Napa Fan yesterday, and he definitely would like to get some redemption from losing that one, especially the way he lost. He got stuck behind Matt Dalio as a slow car and was not able to catch up to John Arndt. He was side by side with him on the final lap of the race, and he could not get the win. But Jesse Turner in the number 43 running up front right now. How about this? Emily Anderson, our last winner here in the Air Electric Pro Series. She's been on fire lately here in this series. Only 5 points behind Dale Salzman coming into today's race. She had the lead for a moment, but Isaac Nichols was able to lead lap number 2 here in race number 1 of Double Dega. Here comes James Richardson in the number 17, the defending champion of the Aero Electric Pro Series, and here he is, the 500th race winner here on Napa Fan, John Arndt in the number 24. He's going to move his way to the front. They are 3 wide throughout the whole field here at Talladega, and there's definitely a huge possibility for 4 wide, which is very, very bad here at Talladega because most of the time when they go 4 wide, they crash. All 24 drivers are still in this pack and still have a chance at winning race number 1 here in Double Dega. John Arndt's going to lead lap number 3. He led the last one yesterday in the 500th, and he leads one here today at Talladega. Racetracks are pretty similar in size, but the way we race Daytona compared to Talladega is much different. Here at Talladega, it is frequent passing all the time, but at Daytona, you can stay out front for quite a while. Not the case here at Talladega. You got to do some serious blocking if you want to lead even back-to-back laps at this racetrack. But at Daytona, you can lead quite a few in a row. Christian Master, Eric Powers, and points leader Dale Salzman on the inside lane. Thomas Troxel, the Zen Joltis winner, running up front right now. And since no one has crashed yet in this race, everybody still has a shot at winning this one. It's only lap 4 of 18, now lap 5 of 18. John Arndt led 2 laps in a row there. Able to block everybody there on that lap. Last season here in the Air Electric Pro Series, when it was just 1 race here at Talladega, the guy driving the number 20, Cole Baker, led the final 3 or final 4 laps of the race, and he was able to block everybody and stay out front in that one. And considering the smaller pack, it is possible that somebody could do that here today in one of these 2 races. Eric Powers to the inside of John Arndt. We have not gone 4 wide yet, which is a good thing. But do not rule out the possibility of that happening because these guys have been 3 wide the whole race long. John Arndt trying to lead a 3rd lap here. He's getting a push on the outside, and he's going to do so in the number 24. I've not really seen the outside work the way it has in this race before at Talladega, and it's very interesting. And it's going to make the finish of this race very interesting as well. Tristan Allen in the number 14. Believe he has 50 points towards the championship coming into today's race, but it's been a very long time since he's gained any points, and it's been a very struggling season for the number 14 here in the Air Electric Pro Series. He almost won Watkins Glen, but late in the going, he overshot one of the corners and lost it to Richard Kinghart. He'd like to get some redemption from the rather poor season he has had so far. It's not really too poor because of all the points that he has, but he sure would like to get a win here at Talladega. He's going to lead a lap here at Talladega on the outside lane. The outside lane seems to be working really well through the tri-oval, almost looking like Armory Digital, where the outside lane can work at that racetrack. It usually does not work here at Talladega, but it has in this race so far. Jay Jefferson in the number 6 moving his way up front as Garrett Zenor is currently in the lead. There goes Alex Bonsignor in the number 1, 3 wide to the inside for the lead here at Talladega. And we still have not gone 4 wide yet, which is a good thing. Very well might go caution-free in this race, which is definitely going to be a great thing if we do. We definitely want to watch out for these guys back in here, and there they go. There's the 4 wide. John Sheets, Marty Johnson, and John Arndt, along with Eric Powers. They're going to keep it clean entering turn number 1, but they're still all over the place. They're going to figure it out and go back to 3 wide. Great job by those guys, avoiding major calamity here at Talladega. Herja Larvin Alonso leading the field right now in the number 5. Here comes Jesse Turner in the number 43, and Emily Anderson in the number 41 looking to take the points lead here today at Talladega. And she could very well do it in this first race. He's up to third right now in number 41, looking to take second away from Turner. Turner's going to go to the inside there, and Jesse Turner's going to get to the inside of Herja Larvin Alonso and lead lap number 8. Next time by, we're going to be halfway through race number 1 in Double Dega. Emily Anderson, John Sheets, and Nicholas Samadeo have not mentioned his name in quite a while. He won back-to-back races earlier in the season at GNC Stunt Road and the Coca-Cola Super Speedway, but since then, it's not really been too good of a season for him. But he's running up front here at Talladega in race 1 of Double Dega, and he's going to move his way up to second, pushing Emily Anderson to the lead in the number 41. I find it really surprising that we have not gone 4 wide too much in this race. Usually they go 4 wide pretty quickly here at Talladega, but we have not done so yet in this one, and we didn't even go 4 wide in the Hers Elimination Series race. Which is a good thing. These guys racing clean, and we're going to have a nice clean race here for Double Dega. Race 1. There's going to be another race later today, and who knows how crazy that one's going to be. This one looking pretty crazy. They're shuffling all over the place, and they have a very big tendency of going 4 wide at any time, the way they are running. But they choose to remain 3 wide, which is a very smart move. This is not the Pro Series for nothing. There goes Marty Johnson to the inside of Nicholas Samadeo for the lead. Here comes Nick Johnson in the number 31. We have not talked about Nick Johnson hardly any this season in that number 31, but he's going to lead lap number 10 here in race 1 of Double Dega. He's moving his way up front in the number 31. Here comes Salzman again in the 18, looking to move his way to the lead. He won at Armory Digital and won at Indianapolis. Both tracks bigger than 2.5 miles. Of course, over half of the season is run on tracks bigger than 2.5 miles, but Dale Salzman knows how to get it done at these types of racetracks. And he is going to stay right behind the 31. He got to the inside of Christian Master, and he's going to push Nick Johnson. Well, he's just going to push him because he's already in the lead in the number 31. Salzman's going to stay behind him. Eric Powers, Blaine Keys right behind the 31. They're starting to get single file up front here. We'll see what Salzman can do in the number 18. He's going to move the outside, let Eric Powers go to the inside of him. We're on lap 12 of 18 here. Only have 7 laps to go in race 1 of Double Dega. If they were to crash now, we would be able to restart the race with a couple laps left. But if we get past lap 14, I say, we would not be able to restart the race and finish it under green. There goes Blaine Keys to the inside of Nick Johnson. Here comes the 11 of Thomas Troxel, Tristan Allen, Alex Bonsinor, and Garrett Sonor on the inside. Kind of back down to 2 wide now. They were 3 wide throughout most of the field earlier on in this race, but now they're down to 2 wide throughout most of the field. Blaine Keys, who won the last time we did Double Dega, which was a year and a half ago, going to lead lap number 12. And it's now 6 laps to go here in race 1 of Double Dega. Tristan Allen out front right now in the number 14. Here comes the number 1 of Alex Bonsignor. Garrett Tenor, Jay Jefferson on the inside lane. Zachary Fitzwater in the 44. I believe he's won before here. I think it was in a truck race. I can't remember what season it was, but I'm pretty sure Zachary Fitzwater has won a truck race here before at Talladega. Fitzwater looking for his first win of 2017. Almost forgot what year it was. Jay Jefferson's going to lead lap number 13. It's now 5 laps to go in race 1 of Double Dega. Got to hand it to these guys for the clean race that we have had so far. I have it set to 108% strength. I normally set it a little bit lower for the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, but I figured since we only had 24 drivers in the field, we could go at 108% without a crash. And I just said that, and I think they got into each other back there, but it was no incident. It was Hoffman and Nick Johnson, and I think we got 4 wide up here now. Yes, we do. Emily Anderson, Herja Larvin Alonso, Eric Powers, and Garrett Sinor. They're going to be 4 wide again. Salzman, Bonsinor, Sinor, Samadeo, TJ Starr. I don't think this one's going to work. But I say that, and they're just fine. Jesse Turner is taking the lead away from the number 17. They are still 4 wide exiting turn 2. And they're still figuring it out. These guys are great drivers. I got to tell you that right now. Turner's still out front. He wants these guys to crash because if they do, and he wins the race back to the line, the race would most likely be over. 4 wide again. Thomas Troxel, Blaine Keys, Eric Powers, Alex Bonsignor. And this time, it's not gonna work. Salzman gets in the TJ Star. Race back to the line. Will it be Redemption or will it be John Sheets? At the line, the number 43 of Jesse Turner gets the win here in Double Dega, race number 1. The caution will come out, and we will not be able to get back to racing here at Talladega for race 1 of Double Dega. Sweet redemption for the number 43 of Jesse Turner. His first win, I do believe, of 2017. And he almost won number 500, but he got number 501. And let's put it this way. If you think he won the first set of 500 races, and he won the first race of the next set of 500 races, think of it that way. Think of it that way. Of course, he has not officially won yet, but most likely the number 43, Jesse Turner, will come across the line the winner. But we had a crash there. Lap number 15. TJ Star, Dale Salzman got into him. They were 4 wide, and it did not work out. The top 10 right now, Jesse Turner, John Sheets, Emily Anderson got a 3rd place finish. She will be in the points lead exiting race 1. Of course, we still got another race here today at Talladega, so we'll see how it shakes up the points there. James Richardson got 4th. He's going to stay in championship contention pretty well. And then number 17, Zachary Fitzwater, Isaac Nichols, Nicholas Samadillo, the 6 of Jay Jefferson, and the 22 of Alex NRLOA, along with the 78 of Marty Johnson, the top 10, all who are most likely going to receive points in this race, only unless something happens to them under these caution laps coming to the checkered flag. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what happened to bring out the caution here. Lap 15 of the race to end the race early for Double Dega, race number 1. 4 wide exiting turn number 4. Bongsinor gets in the Richard Kinghart, who then gets into Dale Salzman, who then gets in the TJ Star. Star goes around in the 4, comes back up. I believe Bongsinor gets heavy damage in the number 1. And hold on just 1 minute. Whoops. Yeah, screw me, huh? And this is what happened. Alex Bongsinor got in the Richard Kinghart, who then got into Dale Salzman, who then got in the TJ Star. And the number 4, getting spun into the 1 of Alex Bongsinor. Bongsinor goes around. It was a minor incident for Talladega, I guess you can say. Dale Salzman also got involved in the 18. He got spun around. Can't see anything for the smoke. You see Caleb Hoffman back in there. He got hit hard when Bongsinor came back up the racetrack. It's a tough break for the 19. Of course, he wouldn't have received any points for this race anyway, as he was back in the field and outside the top 10. The TJ Star in the 4 initially got spun around, and Bongsinor got spun by him. And then he got hit again by the 4 TJ Star, who arc braked right into him at the end of this crash. Jesse Turner got the win. Excuse me. Jesse Turner got the win in the number 43. Let's go ahead and replay the crash in real time. We'll get to the official finish here in Double Dega Race 1. And it was 4 wide here, exiting turn number 4. See, Star goes around, and Bongsinor cannot avoid him. Bongsinor then slides in the Caleb Hoffman, who took a hard hit when the 1 went up on him. And then TJ Star took a hard hit as he ran into Alex Bongsinor at the end of that crash. Only 3 guys majorly involved. Dale Salzman spun, but other than that, it was a relatively minor crash for Talladega. Jesse Turner got the win, or got the race back to the line 1. He has not officially won yet, but I'm pretty sure he'll be just fine and cross the line first here for Double Dega race number 1. So we are on lap 17 of 18, and we're not going to get back to a restart, but Isaac Nichols with issues in the number 48. He was in the top 10, running 6th. He would have received, I do believe, 8 points towards the championship. He could have finished where he was. But looks like an issue there on the 48. That's going to give an extra point to Eric Powers in the number 20 for this event. But very developing story there, and that's why I said it's not confirmed yet that Jesse Turner has won the race, because we get those issues sometimes here at Talladega, especially here at Talladega, and was not 100% sure if Turner would be able to make it to the end. But as long as you don't see that 43 on the apron, he'll be just fine. And it is on the final lap of the race here where Jesse Turner is going to take the victory under caution in Talladega race number 1. He took the lead on the last green flag lap away from James Richardson. He was able to hold off John Sheets at the line to take the victory here. 25 points towards the championship for Jesse Turner in the number 43. Gets it done here at Talladega ahead of John Sheets. Emily Anderson, who will take the points lead at the end of race 1 of Talladega. James Richardson and Zachary Fitzwater. And the official standings right there. And I like to think of it this way. I said this a little bit earlier. Jesse Turner won the first set of 500 races on Napa Fan, and he also won the first race of the second set of 500 races. Let's just say that, because Jesse Turner, who almost won the 500th race yesterday, gets some sweet redemption and gets a win in the Aero Electric Pro Series. And he may also move his way up there in the points, possibly, especially if he can get a good finish in the second Talladega race coming up at 6 p.m. tonight. But anyways, congratulations to Jesse Turner, John Sheets, Emily Anderson, James Richardson, Zachary Fitzwater, Nicholas Sam Medeo, Jay Jefferson, Alexander Rowe, Marty Johnson, and Eric Powers, all receiving championship points here today. Everybody else, nothing for him in race 1, but everybody else is going to have a chance at getting some points in race 2 coming up later today at 6. Congratulations to Jesse Turner for winning Talladega race number 1, Talladega race number 2 coming at 6 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Napa Fan. Here are the points exiting race 12 of the season in the Aero Electric Pro Series, and I will see you guys at 6 p.m. for Talladega race 2.
My first love bad and it's driving me mad, just like a mixed up crazy person out of it.